Hey everyone, welcome back to Goms Tech Talks channel. So today I'm going to discuss a lot of journals related to multidisciplinary, pharmacy, international relations, law and many more. So watch till the end. I'll be discussing both the paid and as well as the unpaid journal. So it's a mix of all these things and it's all about the Scopus index journal. So if you are seeing my channel, so you can see there are a lot of important playlists which will be useful for your research. I recommend you to go and check this particular playlist where you will see a lot of journals which are indexed in Scopus, UGC Care, and also you can find a lot of journals related to SCI and Web of Science. Okay, and the second important thing which I wanted to recommend is what the all about research. Okay, and the third one which I always recommend to everyone is what the skill up. Now let's go to the first Scopus index journal, which is Philippine Journal of Science. Okay, so this is actually a department of science and technology and it's a multidisciplinary journal and it's there till this particular year 2024. So I just wanted to add a disclaimer here that I am releasing this particular video in the month of October, that is the third week of October 2024. If you are watching this after 3 months or after 3 months, please go and cross check it again. Okay, so Scopus will be updating each and every quarter. So sometimes they may be removing this may be there even after 1 year. Okay, I recommend you to go and cross check. Where to go and cross check? You have to use the scopus.com. Okay, so there you can go and watch it. If you are not aware of how to search it, please comment, I'll be helping you. So this is a Philippine Journal of Science. The first thing you have to check is whether this is not the cloned journal. Okay, so I have already discussed about the cloned journal and all about the research. You can understand what is a cloned journal and how to cross check it completely in this particular playlist. Okay, just open the playlist here and just go and search for clone. So you can see about the cloned journal. Okay, just press Ctrl F and type clone. You can see the cloned journal information here. Okay, so here you can see this is about you can see everything about the this particular journal. Okay, about the editorial board and everything. So they are accepting the regular article or a research note, and you can see here that they are accepting applied sciences, engineering and technology, mathematics and social sciences. So once if you scroll down, you can see the various information like what is a template, how you should format your paper. Okay, so you can download it from here, and once if you scroll down, you can see what are the type of manuscript they are accepting, research article, research letter notes, and how you should just make it proper, how you have to use the images. Everything is clearly mentioned here. You should be very careful in this particular thing. Okay, this is the first one which you have to think about. Okay, and the next one which you have to see is what the charges. Okay, the journal has no paid charges for accepted manuscript. So there are no paid charges. You can just go ahead and publish your journal here. Just if you scroll down, you can see more information. So I recommend you to just first you have to go and check for your whether it is under the scope of your journal, that is whether it is under the scope. And the second one is you have to check for whether it's there in Scopus, and then the publication charges, how long they are taking, like yearly how many issues they are publishing. If it is not directly mentioned there, you can just go ahead to the past issues and you can look for that. Okay, so you can just go ahead here and check how many issues they have been published. So in 2023, I think they have published 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means I think every year they are publishing. Okay, so these are all these all are special issues. Okay, 2024 so far they have published 2. I think it's like 6 issues per year. So February, April, June, August and October. So 6 issues per year, and there will be some special issues as well. So you can just go ahead and cross check. Okay. So the next journal which I want to talk about is what the Indonesian Journal of Pharmacy. This is still there in the Scopus, and you can see what are the other things which they are just covering. So this is the scope of the journal. You can see here. Okay, and you can see this is the open access policy and the publication fees and the publication decision. And once if you scroll down, you can see it's a 250 per manuscript, which means that I think at approximately 21,000 it is coming up. But for few journals you can just apply for waive off. Okay, so how it is waive off, so that is important. You can check here article processing charges, which is 250. If you feel like you cannot afford this much money, and if you want to request for the waive off, so you can use this waive off. Okay, so article processing charges, how to reduce your article processing charges. Okay, letter, how to write a letter to the editor to request the reduce of APC charges. So this one you can try it. Okay, so if you just try it, they will definitely help you out. Apart from this, please go and see the instructions for the authors. What are the various submission checklists they have, okay, and what is the plagiarism policy they are following. Everything you should check before you submit your paper here. Okay, and next comes your Journal of Advanced Pharmacy Education. It's there still 2024 October. I'm watching this in the October month of October. So you can see here that what are the various things, and you can also see that this is an open access policy. Okay, and there is no fee for the manuscript submission, but you have to pay the charges for the article processing fee. Okay, and the article processing fee is 330 euro, which is I think 33,000. But this journal is providing full and partial waive of article processing charges for manuscript based on the corresponding author's listed affiliation. Okay, so you can check here like a group A and group B. So if it is group A, it's a free access. Okay, if it is group B, I think India comes under group B. Okay, so here you have to pay a partial access, like a partial fee. Okay, I couldn't find India here, I think. Okay, it's not listed actually, but you can try. You can just send a waive of a letter to them and ask for the waive off. Okay, and if you have any queries related to your research or anything, you can just schedule a call with me. I'll be happy to help you out. So let's just go to the next thing, which is a pharmacy education. Okay, this is completely about pharmacy related thing, and for the pharmacy education you can find that it's a free. Okay, the article will be published for the free. You don't want to pay anything, no subscription and no payment required. Okay, other than that, I request you to just go ahead and look for about the author information. You have to see the complete information for the authors, as well as you have to check what is the plagiarism policy they are just following, and how you should just go ahead and submit everything. You have to check. Okay, if you have any queries, you can also comment it. And the next one is also American Journal of Health System and Pharmacy. Okay, so you can see here this is also a pharmacy related one, and you can just go ahead and check for if they are having any charges. Okay, so this is a publication charges. You can see yes, let it just load. So this is also the Scopus medical health policy, pharmacology, health, pharmacy and everything. Okay, so everything what I request you to is just go ahead and search for the complete details before you submit. Okay, you have to check for whether it is really under the scope of your journal, whether you can definitely go ahead with that. So everything you have to be very careful about it. And next thing is about that is international relations. Okay, social science, political science and international relation, Slovak Journal of Political Science. It's there in Scopus. So here you can see it's a free of charge. There is no charge for publication as well as article processing. You have to check for all these things, like You have to see like whether you have to follow any guidelines or something, so you should be very specific about it. Just go ahead and check for these things. And you have the information for the authors, you can also check this, which will be definitely useful for you. You have to submit your journal here. And finally, to talk about it, was the British Journal of Politics and International Relations, because international relations, like I got the comment for international relations and the pharmacy, so that is why I'm just talking about this. And it's there in Scopus since 2024, where I'm discussing about it. Okay, so you can see here that you have this is from the Sage publication. You can just go ahead and check for the submission guidelines, where you can see that there are no fees payable to submit or publish in this journal. And let's see like what is the how many issues per year they are just going ahead. Okay, so you can see in 2023 they have published, I think 4 issues per year. I'm not sure. Let it just load. Okay, let's wait for this to load. Doesn't load it. Yes, 4 issues per year. So they are just accepting 4 issues per year. So we can just go ahead with the with this. If you want, you can just check and go ahead with this publication. Okay, so if you have any queries, you can check for FAQs, and if you don't have any FAQs available, you can just send an email to the editor and ask for it. Okay, so that's all for the today's video. If you have any queries, if you have any anything to be discussed, you can schedule a call with me, you can comment. I'll be there to help you. So thank you, take care, bye bye. I'll see you soon in the next exciting video.